Hi there, this is Marcos with Maven Imaging. We're going to be covering today the chiropractic tools of the Patient Image Cloud software. First, we're going to go into Patient Image. We're going to log in. If you're not set up with the cloud software, just get in contact with us and we'd be happy to set you up. We're going to start off here with a cervical spine image, and we're going to head into Chiropractic Tools. As soon as you click on this tool, it'll open a set of tools here, and each individual tool set is going to be shown once you click on each of these individual icons here on the left side. See, these just changed, and these changed. So we'll just start off with the first one. To take a new measurement, hit modify, trash icon, and then we're going to follow the instructions made by the software. The green line is going to represent the ideal curvature, and the red line is going to represent the actual curvature. Okay, moving on to cervical lordosis C2 through C7. Again, we're going to hit modify, trash. This is going to show you different offset measurements as well as ideal curvature. And we've got the C1 to horizontal. If you ever need to, once it is completed and you've set all the dots, you can move individual dots just by click, hold, and dragging. Okay, then we're going to use the Cervical Lordosis upper tool, the 177 tool. Now, I can't see the exact anatomy, so I went ahead and just gave my best guess anyways to where the T2 vertebrae was. It actually looks like it was fairly accurate. Okay, so moving on, we are actually going to move on to lumbar. I will close out of here. I will save. We're going to go into lumbar, back to chiropractic tools, lumbar, and we can go ahead and erase and start anew. The green line again is going to show you the ideal curvature. Red line is going to show you actual curvature. Moving on, we're going to go to lumbar lordosis translation. Then L1 through S1, or L1 to S1. Okay, then we're going to go on to the L1 to L5. Then the T12 to S1. Moving on to distances. You've got horizontal distance. You can hit modify and change the exact points. We've got vertical distance. Again, hit modify, change the points. We have distance from vertical line. And then distance from horizontal line. So we're going to go back to a cervical image. Go back to chiropractic tools. We're going to begin with the 60 degrees cervical curve. This is the ideal line. So we'll hit modify and delete. Click on the first point and the last point, and then you can click on the top button to modify the placement of the top one, same with the bottom, and then the center one is to move the entire image, the entire overlay. Okay, modify and delete all these. You can start from the bottom and work your way to the top here, or start from the top and work your way to the bottom. We'll start with C2. Now this one is the center mass tool. There's a lot of different applications for this tool. This is just simply how to use the tool. Now, single dot, the dot mark tool. You can delete all of them, and you can enter many different dots. To change the positioning, just hit modify. Change positioning. If you don't like a certain dot, you can select that dot under modify and hit the trash can icon. We've got vertebral angle. At any point when it shows you to hit skip to end, then this is the skip button. Looks like it wanted me to start at the atlas. Okay, here we have the multiple Cobb's angles. There's a few different places that we can start here. Now, what I can do is we'll start with C1 and then we'll go to C7. That shows you the angle difference between each angle. And you can do this for any mixture of vertebrae. And you can do it left to right, right to left. And this is multi-angle or multiple Cobb's angle. real easy to get this screen very crowded. So if you do want to do every single vertebrae, then just expect it to crowd up quite a bit. So what I'll typically do is I'll only do a couple here. Okay, then we've got multiple angles. Then we have multiple angles between lines. So this will show you basically center mass and the angle difference between the center mass of each individual line set. Now we've got spine angle. To reset, you can just hit the trash icon. It'll tell you where it is to begin, so we're beginning at C1, and then just continue clicking on through until you're finished. Just hit the skip button when you're finished. So we can go all the way down to thoracic as well, and we could continue if we wanted to, but because we don't have the actual anatomy on the scan, we can undo a couple even and then hit skip, and then our overlay is complete. Now for our lateral, we're going to need to go to a lumbar. Back to chiropractic tools. Okay, now we're going to do the full lateral spine working. Alright, and this is going to show you the measurements and angles of each individual, and then you've got center mass as well. Well, we don't have actually, this is not a full body, so we don't have an atlas. So if you do have a full body, then that's how you can use this tool. Go back into chiropractic tools. Then we'll go to the Gonstead pelvis analysis tool. First, it's going to ask us to mark our vertebrae. We are going to skip this step. There are a few points in the anatomy that we don't see here, but we will do our best to guess where those parts are. Then we'll move on to Logan basic marking. Alright, now that wraps up our Logan basic marking. Then we're going to move on here with distances. Now we had the initial distances. Okay, then we've got a horizontal deflection line. Then ray line. Then a spinal body canal ratio line. This may be best in a different anatomical view. Okay, then we have the atlas plane line. It's a little difficult to see, so let's see if we can change this view a bit. It's not going to be perfect. And that about wraps it up. So today we have gone through the chiropractic tools of the Patient Image Cloud software. And if you ever need any help, support, or assistance with any of the software that we cover here, whether it be Voyance or Patient Image, you can always give us a call at 1-800-949-8015, option number 2, and you'll get our support staff. Thanks for watching, and you have a great rest of your day.